So it's a new raw English speaking video from me, and I want to showcase the dungeon EXP, how insane it can be, and maybe even put the power level servers on a whole new level. To provide a good showcase, I chose my level 31 mercenary, which can do the Laren Chasm medium mode with a minimum level of 31. And for the next step, we choose some curses who provide us more experience. We will see that it have down and upsides and besides the experience, but we will come to this later. Now we go in the dungeon, and sadly on the video I forgot to buff myself, so I have to went out and rebuff my mercenary. Yeah, that happens when you want to make everything perfect because you only have one try to record, and then everything went wrong, right? So after we got full buff from my ringmaster, we can now step in and back into the dungeons. I guess we have about a 1 minute time window to re-enter for a solo run. I put in here some prems, or a lot of prems. Of course you don't need to use all the prems or have ultra high gear. It depends on you and your way, how efficient you want to do it or how efficient you can do it. It is pretty simple. The monster gives huge XP. If you do it fast, you have a better value and better efficiency. If you do it slower, you will still level faster than you will on the overworld of magical monsters, right? A small hint I can give you is that all the monsters in the dungeons besides the boss monster are element lightning. So it makes sense to use earth element on your suit and even element deathstone. So now we see the AoE and watch how much XP we get from this AoE. So only one AoE give us 2 level ups, which is insane. And we got 4 stats now to give. I put all in STR. So if you want to power level other players, you always want that the target player who want to receive the huge XP is as near as possible to the minimum level of the level entries for the dungeon. For example, if you want to power level in NV depths, which might be the best dungeon because you don't have annoying mid bosses, then the target should be near level 60 because you can entrace the dungeon on level 61. And now we see the second AoE of the run. We are level 33 with near 50% XP, and after that AoE we got 1 level up and we got the second level up. So 2 AoEs, 4 level, which is, in my opinion, is very huge. We are 3 minutes in the dungeon now. 3 minutes and already got 4 level ups. Bro, it's just broken, in my opinion, right? So you got the point. The monster gives huge amount of experience, and from now on I speed up the video a bit to don't waste too much time from you guys. On the right side you see the real time, how long I take for the run to get that amount of experience and the amount of levels. We are already level 36, so 5 levels we got now. If you wonder how I built up my mercenary to farm Laren Chasm dungeons, I made several videos about it pre-release, and you can of course check it out. Sadly for you guys who don't speak German, the videos are in German. And yeah, now we are already hitting level 38, so we did 7 level, I mean 8 level, we are level 39 now. And yeah, we started with level 31 and we are just a little bit above 5 minutes in the dungeon and already got 8 level. It's just brutal how much XP you can get here. And now we see that we are hitting level 40, and I did the mistake to buy 2 amplis that you can stack from level 21 to level 40, because they will disappear after hitting level 41. And so it's not even the best way to get the high amplis. It's more than enough to use a normal ampli scrolls here. In my opinion, the spiders are the most dangerous monsters here. It maybe makes sense only do 1v1 against them. You will see that I nearly die sometimes. But yeah, we already got 10 level ups in about 7 minutes, which is pretty nice, and we have some monsters to go. After you defeat all the monsters and the first boss, Queen Long Legs, appears, it's up to you how you choose if you want to finish the dungeon or if you want to quit the dungeon, get out of the dungeon and log out to save your prems like your empty scrolls and stuff till the cooldown went down and re-enter the dungeon to kill all the monsters up to the first mid-boss, which might be the best way to only receive high amount of experience in a short duration. In this run we also have a golden A-bit, but you will see the downside of the EXP curses at the boss. We had chosen the curse where monsters can heal up themselves or HP regeneration themselves, which will cause that we can kill the boss monster. In this case we will continue the run till the boss to show how much level we can get in one run, but don't forget that I didn't activate it another ampli after hitting level 41, so we could technically get even more experience than we get now. So if you want to provide power leveling services for level in Chasm, in this case the best level would be level 50 in my opinion, to boost up character from level 31, which can entrace this difficulty and get the most value out of it. We are now on the last mid-boss before the end boss is coming, and we already see here the strong downside on the HP regeneration curses, which provide us more experience each run, but it makes the fight against the mid and end bosses very long. So you kinda have to choose, in my opinion, if you want more experience with the HP generation curse and do not possible finish the dungeon, or if you do not want the curse with more experience and HP generation from the enemies. After defeating the last mid-boss we reached level 43, so we did 12 levels in about 15 minutes, in under 15 minutes. Wow. And yeah, now we have the problem with the real boss, that he regenerates his HP and we do too low amount of damage to defeat him. So the best case would be to maybe log out, to leave the dungeon and log out to save the prems till we can do the next one after the cooldown like I do now. And I made another test on my last live stream where I took a level 65 Elementor with my 85 Psykeeper, put the party settings on level and tried to power boost him, which was pretty good. Each monster he got about 0.6, 0.7 EXP, so one AoE was about 6 to 7 or even higher percentage. And overall, with some mistakes we made, he got nearly a level up, which was pretty cool, and we got much to improve, so it was not a perfect run. We ignored many monsters, but overall I want to say that I guess the NV Devs dungeon might be with the best dungeons, because you can kill so many monsters until defeat the first mid-boss. So I hope you liked the video. Please notice there was no EXP event available during the 11 Chasm run. It was all basic EXP, besides the empty scroll of course. And yeah, tell me your thoughts about it, of course, in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Makes sense, right? And I hope you will see us on the next video.